Democrats don't care about getting black people out of poverty, okay? You wanted attention. I'll give you some attention. If black people were actually taken out of poverty, they would stop voting blue, okay? So Democrats know this. They know that they have to have that carrot on the stick of like, we're gonna save you. We're gonna help you get out of poverty. Just keep voting for us. Keep voting for us so you keep getting welfare. Keep voting for us so you keep getting SNAP benefits. Instead, there's a saying, give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he will eat for a lifetime. All right, Democrats would rather give a fish here and there and keep black people in poverty and keep black people voting for them based on dumbass policies like the ones that you're talking about, instead of teaching black people how to get out of poverty. But I want you to understand something. There are black billionaires, okay? There are black millionaires in America. So for you to act like black people cannot get out of poverty on their own, it's racist, in my opinion. You look down at black people because you think that they're gonna stay in poverty unless you save them. I, however, think that black people are more than capable of getting themselves out of shitty situations. As I said before, we have black billionaires and millionaires in America. This little fake idea that y'all have created that you care about black people because of some dumbass policy that y'all are pushing is just a Trojan horse. Have you ever heard of Black Wall Street? Did you know that Democrats actually burnt it down? Is that one of the policies you're talking about that's getting black people out of poverty? Oh, did we forget that part of history? That's so weird. Did we also forget that Democrat cities also get more federal funding if their crime rates are higher? Wait, so am I saying that they want more crime so that they make more money? Oh, but my capitalism! No, that's actually corruption. Also, aren't y'all the ones that say that statistically white people are the ones that are more so on welfare? Isn't that what y'all say all the time? So would that mean that white people are actually poorer? That's weird. That doesn't really go along with your fucking narrative. So anyways, back to reality. I think black people are more than capable of tying their own fucking bootstraps, and they don't need the help of a white liberal helping to.
Facts. There have never been more facts kicked in such a short span that I'm going to have to break this down line by line and talking point by talking point, because the most feared person that's walking around in the United States of America is a heterosexual Republican conservative black man, honest to God, because we are more than capable, and it would cause the collapse of the Democrat Party if we decided that, you know what, I don't want to tie myself to the federal government. You know what, I don't believe that it's anybody holding me down, this mythical white man. And you know what, I'm more than capable of taking care of myself, my family, and all I got to do is put my mind to it, and that's the end of the conversation. We would break all kind of records, barriers, all of that. But that is the reason why they continue to keep you fed with propaganda, anger, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, gambling, and federal government food stamps and benefits. And what Trump understands is that they are finessing the system and that they are continuing to monetize crime. So if they get a little bit of pushback that, oh, wait a minute, we got all of these community programs where we defunded the police and we decided that we going to allocate it over to a bunch of people that's saying, stop the violence, stop the violence. So we going to funnel money, we going to launder it through, but we want y'all to continue to send us resources so that we can try to stop the violence inside of our communities. We could stop the violence tomorrow. We could literally shut it down. Shit. The National Guard in DC and in Memphis already did it. I have not gotten not one story out of DC or Memphis, and I used to get them daily, of people killing each other because they know who to play with. They know who they can get away with it with, and they know that y'all neutered and that y'all throttling yourselves as a police force because you scared to actually do the thing that's best for black people. And so you get these token black people, and see, what y'all don't understand is that the token black people, the Uncle Ruckuses, the coons, as y'all like to call them, they not on the conservative side. They're actually the leaders that you elect to keep you shackled in chains and to make sure that you stay on government assistance so that you can continue to vote Democrat for the rest of your life. And not only are you going to vote Democrat, you're going to pass it down to your children, and they're going to pass it down to their children, and you're going to basically have generational curses all throughout your lineage, and that can't be of me. That's not for me. That is not something that I should be a part of. And so they keep you distracted with the idea that this racist or racism that's preventing you from being successful. They told you that you were inferior, and it's impossible for you to break away from this system so that you can have an inheritance for your family. God said you are supposed to leave an inheritance for your family. Now, we sitting here having conversations about how some man, some system that's white supremacist that also suppresses white liberals and white women and people that are gay and people that wear septum nose rings, somehow y'all all grouped into a group together to where you can't get yourself together and you can't actually survive on your own. You got to vote a white man in office like Biden that has an assistant like Kamala Harris, who's a DEI hire that was somehow, some way going to get you out of poverty. We had Barack Obama as the mascot for the Democrat Party that was going to get y'all something to help you become better. Listen, y'all been doing the same thing for years, for literal decades. You have been voting the same way. This last election was just like, what the hell is going on? 92% of black women voted for Democrats. 78% black men simped out for black women and decided that they wanted to still be a part of the Democrat plantation. There is no more powerful hold on a person, because the physical shackles is one thing, but the mental shackles and tying yourself to a party that has never, ever, ever, not any time in my lifetime, your lifetime, or your grandmama's lifetime, ever done anything for you in a positive way, and you still stand on that, still vote for it, still going for it, still falling for the okey doke. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? How do they have these mental chains? But all you got to do is continue to just throw out them crumbs, give them a couple breadcrumbs from the table of long shank, and you can give them a little bit of meat, give them some cheddarlings, you know what I'm saying, some hog mog, all of that stuff, and you right back in the fold. And then they use other black people against the ones that's broke out to prevent you from breaking out. You see him, he think he a part of the boule. He the good one. You know what I'm saying? He must want it. He the one that broke out. They must be paying him. They go, what? What are you talking about? Grow up. You're a grown man. You're 40. You're 40. You're supposed to have multiple jobs so that the next generation that you had children don't have it as bad as you got it. You're supposed to sacrifice your children or sacrifice yourself for your children. Sacrifice yourself for your family. You're supposed to sacrifice everything you got. If it take your entire life, you're supposed to sacrifice yourself so that your children will have it better than you, and you're supposed to teach them the lesson and let them fail in a controlled environment so that they'll be able to be more successful than you. Somebody got to wake you up. But they continue to tell you that no, you're poor because it's a system keeping you poor. No, the system is the Democrat Party convincing you that you need to continue to vote Democrat, and somehow, some way, they're going to help you with your bootstraps and pull you out of poverty, and you still going for it. What the fuck is going on, bro? You ain't asked yourself why these women is still sitting there begging for Section 8, why they promoting them to go to Planned Parenthood, why they promoting them to continue to be single parents? Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off of life. Let's get this money, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Always going to give credit to the content creator that's down in the description also.